1-2-1-2, you already know, we're back, episode 8, live from the platform, yours truly, JC, KP.
Let's go.
We're here. Man.
What a weekend, yeah.
Superbowl.
Lots to talk about, man.
Like, I think the Bad Bunny Bowl was amazing.
100%, bro.
Call it the Bad Bunny Bowl because we can't call it the Super Bowl.
Benito Bowl. The Benito Bowl, yeah.
The Bowl was fire because the football was just whatever.
Yeah,
Fourth quarter was good.
Fourth quarter was, it was okay. But, you know, if you're not a football person, it was a tough watch.
You know what? I felt bad for all the people that don't watch football. They didn't watch all the amazing games that happened all year.
I know, man.
Tuned into the Super Bowl, it was like, the hell is this?
It was just strictly,
This is what you guys spend your time doing?
Strictly defense, man.
This is what you guys are watching all the time?
It's crazy. But no, I enjoyed the Benito Bowl. Super Bowl was great because obviously we both like watching football. You know, my knowledge of football obviously is not as extensive, but you see certain things and you're like, wow, that's impressive. That's elite football knowledge there. I like how Seattle played. They played really well. Shout out to Coach Mike McDonald, man. Like, I don't know much football, but like the stuff that I was seeing on defense was impressive. Like, he had dime packages in alignment. And normally with dime, it's like, you're neutralizing the pass, but he's using dime blitzes to get to Drake May and stopping the run. So it was just some creative plays on defense. I like it. And then my boy, Kenneth Walker, K9.
Now he's your boy.
Woo!
Now he's your boy.
Hey, man. Zach Charbonnet went down so Kenneth Walker can fly. Come on now.
Did you post that or did you text me saying?
I posted on a story. He did it for my boy.
He did it for Charbonnet.
But listen, I got an attachment for guys that won me no, hold on. I got an attachment for guys that won me my fantasy. You know what I mean? So Zach Charbonnet was one of those guys, and this is why I was rooting for the Patriots, because Stephon Diggs was in my championship fantasy lineup, and I just looked it up just now. Charbonnet actually gave me 25 points in that finals matchup.
Oh, in the last one?
In the last one, and Stephon Diggs gave me 20. So I have an attachment with those guys. I wanted Pats to, to do well, but it is what it is, man.
Bro, fantasy was a whole, 6 weeks ago, bro. Get over it.
No, but I'm just saying, just to give them a little bit of context, why we use Charbonnet. Because I put Charbonnet in all my trade packages to these guys.
I hate that name just because of you.
Yeah. But that's the inside joke with Zach Charbonnet.
Nah, but honestly, watching that game was painful.
A little bit, yeah.
Financially, not so painful. Because I know if you were out there and you made a parlay or you put a ticket down,
I was cooked.
More than likely, you probably had JSN for at least 50 yards.
Yeah.
Anybody that put a parlay down to put any more than a single, right, on the ticket, more than likely had JSN for at least 50 yards. So that was an RIP.
I got cooked, man. I had JSN.
Vegas made so much on the fact that parlays just got shot.
Yeah.
The only thing that was live, really, was just the money lines. Money lines and the spreads. So I think that they did a really good job pumping the hype where everyone started to feel like, oh no, the Patriots could. And I was a believer.
Yeah.
I thought for sure the Patriots were going to stay within the spread. And they just got.
Well, that was the media, right? They were giving them a chance. Yeah.
And then they just got mobbed.
It was well played.
If they didn't get that, if Mac Hollins didn't get that one touchdown, that score.
It would have been yeah. But you know what? I would have loved to see more creativity from the Patriots play calling on offense. It was just
you had to know that they were coming from.
And it was there was a lot of packages where they were getting after Drake May. So with Drake May, it's 1, 2, 3, either run or throw it away, or just have some sort of hitch routes for your receivers. It was they were trying to throw long, and you know what I mean. It didn't work out. When you're getting blitz, you got to get rid of the ball quick.
And there was so many times when he got sacked that I'm just seeing him stand there in the pocket, and I'm like, at what point do you think you're not getting hit?
That's what I'm saying. It's you have to have that count. 1, 2, 3, get rid of it. Yeah, either run or get rid of it.
Think about the misses too, right? He had a couple that were just just ill-timed. If he had obviously found his receiver that was wide open,
they would have,
been down the field. That could have been early points. points. Like, mind you, we're at a point where one quick touchdown, one of those early passes, that
Momentum changing, yeah.
later,
I know.
easily been a momentum changer.
Yeah, I just felt like Josh McDaniels could have, gotten a little bit more creative, especially with his other receivers, because everybody knows Diggs, Booty, those guys are going to get locked up, and you gotta explore other receivers, and I think the tight end needed more love.
So, funny story.
Yeah.
I took a bet, like a Super Bowl special. You guys know, I had a lot of tickets. I'll get to that after. But I took one specific that had under 14 receivers total in the game.
Yeah.
So I went through the averages, and I saw that normally Seattle will use anywhere between, on average, 5 to say 6 receivers a game. Normally.
Yeah.
And then Patriots would use, it was the other way. Seattle would use normally about 6 or 7 receivers a game. Patriots would normally use about 5 to 6. The line to stay under was heavy. This was insane, because I never actually couldn't believe this.
Yeah.
Seattle, only use 6 receivers in the game, right? Your main guys, your Cups, Barnett, Rashid, Smith and Jigba, Walker, and Kalani. The Patriots, it's crazy because for a team that couldn't get it going, and couldn't get first downs, couldn't get receptions, they ended up with 9 receivers.
That they use.
They used 9 receivers.
Wow.
Hollis,
They had to.
Douglas, Stevenson, Diggs, Henry, Henderson, Booty, Cooper, and Williams.
So that's a test to Seattle defense, man.
Oh yeah, they forced them to use the guy that they weren't expecting to try something ahead.
But yeah, I just think they should have utilized their tight end a little bit more, because he was getting pressured.
How was Hunter Henry not your leading receiver?
Like, you got to get him going early. I feel like some short routes, just some short, quick passes, like make him try to, do something with it in a 3 to 5 yard, radius. I felt like they could have used Henderson a little bit more, because he was actually doing, I felt like he did better than Ramondre.
From the run game, not so much, I didn't feel, but I felt like the dump-offs. The dump-offs, he could have definitely been utilized.
Yeah, like a little, check route here and there, like the short passes, the hitches. Because I felt like Henderson was the faster back and could have done more, whatever space he had in the backfield. So, but I mean, man, it is what it is, man. Seattle played great ball, bro.
Seattle showed that they were the champs, right? So can't hate on that. You know what I had?
Man.
I had one betting app that I got a boost, so I took the Patriots to win, and then on another betting app, I got another boost, so I took Seattle to win. I just did it as a crossover, because no matter what, I was coming out on the positive.
Yeah. No, I got cooked on that one. And all of my parlays had JSN, you know what I mean? And he got hurt, I think, in the second half. And it didn't come back till a little bit later, but he almost came back as like a decoy almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, would have loved to have it closer, the game, but man, Seattle played some good ball.
Can't hate
both sides. K9 was going crazy. Like, he was just wiggling everybody.
Yeah.
Man, he did well. But second half, I put a few units on K9 to get the touchdown and to go over 160 yards, because just how the game was going.
Yeah,
you would have thought, he would kept going and at least get one in the end zone. And that penalty killed me, man. I was like, oh no. So
funny story on that one is me and we did like a little community bet with the people I was with, and we were all waiting on. We had a heavy ticket. Like we're talking like, I think this one was $15 to $1,200.
For any time touchdown?
No, just like in a parlay.
Yeah.
And the only thing we're all waiting on was Kenneth Walker for one more reception. So we're looking at that whole play like just one dump.
Just one, yeah.
He got that touchdown, right, that they called back, and we're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Because now we're thinking, okay, take a penalty, drop 5 yards back, you're going to look for the dump off, reception. We're all laughing. But then I think, what happened after that? They ended up kicking, I don't know if they kicked the field goal.
I don't remember, but yeah, there was no dump off to K9. Yeah.
Right? And then what really pissed me off was, it was like, okay, well, if you're not going to get the dump off, at least give him the touchdown, because I had another ticket that had him with the touchdown.
I know, man. Like,
that would have been nice.
Because he was going to be MVP anyway, so it's, man, that callback, just give him one, man. The game was already, out of reach, so.
And I saw the block. I mean,
disappointing,
it was like, you could have let that one go.
Yeah, it was like, it wasn't really, they've had some calls that was kind of like questionable, where it's like, out of all the calls, it's like, you could have let that one go.
I think that one might have been like okay, Patriots, make the game interesting. Let's not make it a complete blowout. But I mean, I think by that time, really and truly, it probably was already done.
Well, the over was, a lot of people were upset because the over was 45.5. So if that touchdown happened, it would have gone over, it would have gone over.
Well, I mean, they went for the 2-point conversion and missed it.
Yeah. Ah,
so
man.
That goal could have been it.
Whoever played the unders on that, that game, is cashing out.
You were saying that, though. You were saying you thought it was going to be a low-scoring game, no?
I fell into the hype, man, because they were like, the Patriots offense, this and that. I second-guessed it. I was like, damn, maybe.
I thought you were good because I remember you said you were talking about taking under 10 points in the first quarter or under the...
Yeah, I had one ticket where the first quarter was going to be under 7.5. And it was just like 3-0. In the first quarter, which was likely in the Super Bowl. I think in the Super Bowl, the first quarters are usually like low scoring. So I took that bet, but everything else was just like, man, I got cooked.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
See, I'll tell you one thing. First time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Crazy, man. But now I'm depressed, man. What do we do? No more football.
For the slide. You know what? Listen, a lot of people got cooked. Now, I will say this. The hero of the day for me. Who? AJ Barner. Okay?
Yeah,
Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, but I was like,
that was a good ticket.
Juicy. For AJ Barner to be the first TD, right? Because obviously everyone's thinking Kenneth Walker is inside, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe it's for the tight end. The money guys wasn't really going to pay off.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's try it. I think it was a plus 12 or plus 1,400.
Yeah, it was a pretty good odd. Yeah.
Amazing odd, right? And it was a no sweat. So it's like, oh, here's $25, no sweat. If it doesn't hit, you get it.
Crazy.
Like, let me just throw 25.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Bam!
Boom.
AJ Barner, first TD.
First TD, man.
I lost it. I was jumping around the room. Everyone was looking at me like, this game sucks. But I was like, man, I get it sucks, but I just got paid.
Yeah. But you know what? Thank goodness we didn't do an anytime TD parlay because there was only one person that caught a touchdown, man. Or sorry, two. Yeah. It was Hollins and Barner, and you never expect.
So it's crazy because I took all on 365. I'll just say 365. I took all of the opportunities that they had when it came to Super Boost.
Yeah.
So one of their Super Boosts was each quarterback to get 150 passing yards and a passing touchdown.
Yeah.
There was a moment in time where I was like, this is not going to hit. Right? Because Drake may had 48 at halftime. I knew he was going to
get a bad game.
He was going to be able to get there. And then luckily got the passing touchdown.
Yeah.
That one ended up hitting.
What did he end up with? Did he go over?
295.
Oh, so he went over his expected. Yeah.
So just like I was saying, remember I said he's going to have the most passing yards.
Yeah. I mean, he needed to. But at the same time, most of those passing yards, it was like garbage minute. It was like extra calories. You know what I mean? But he hit it. Shoot. I know, man. It's disappointing, but
for me, it was all about live catch-up. So, AJ Barner took me over the top with the pause. Jeez.
The compilation is gonna be crazy with this one.
AJ Barner basically, got the first TD that already set the pocket, so it was nice.
Yeah.
Then I did 2 lives in the fourth quarter. One was I had what's up, T?
Boogie.
I had who was it? Sam Darnold was at 188 passing yards and needed 12 yards, and it was a plus 100. I was like,
you took it.
Not?
Yeah. Why? That's like a.
People already think, they're just gonna run the ball.
Run the ball.
Like,
Yeah.
Throw at some point. They get stuffed one time.
But it depends how much time was left.
It was like 9-10 minutes before.
Oh yeah. So it's a free one. Yeah.
And then I saw at that point, I think Kenneth Walker was at 111 yards and needed to get to 125.
Yeah.
I think the running back's gonna run.
Yeah, he's good.
So then I hammered that, and then also made another one with Diggs getting one more reception. Hammered that as well, and they both came through.
I thought he was gonna drop it too, because that one reception, I think he got
licked.
He got from the side. I was like, damn, thank God he held on.
Cardi B unfollowed him because A, you lost, and then B.
Is it? I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
You know,
It's so, man.
the Super Bowl and your girl on the same day.
I think they were already probably having
Issues, right?
issues. It was just that it was closer to Super Bowl, so you didn't want any distraction from the media, from everything else. So after the Super Bowl, they probably officially came out with it.
But like, just to double down on the man, that's tough. Like, at least wait a week and just.
I saw
still keep him on social
a
media.
post where it's like 3 things could be certain: death, taxes, and then Stephon Diggs looking at the opposition. You know how he did it when he lost against, you know what I mean? That picture where he's looking at them celebrating. I thought that was a funny meme, but
You know what? Speaking of Cardi B, actually,
yeah.
I got roped into a bet that I didn't want.
What do you mean?
So, you know, halftime show is about to happen with Bad Bunny. We're gonna get into Benito.
Benito Bowl, yeah.
But it's funny because I saw a thing pop up and it was kind of like everyone was talking about it quickly in the room. They're like, oh, like, who's gonna be the feature?
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, I don't know. I'm just gonna take something random, or I'm gonna look and just try to think about it. I'm looking for Daddy Yankee, really risky.
No way. Yeah.
If I can find Daddy Yankee, then I know he's coming out.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, it's like they had that one point in the video
Of the track.
where they're dancing.
Yeah.
I see Cardi B dancing.
Oh, you thought it was her? Yeah.
So then on the bet, I hit Cardi B, right?
Yeah.
That's 450. Then I realized after the bet that I took was who's gonna be the headliner next year.
No way.
I would never pick Cardi B to be the headliner of the Super Bowl next year.
Shoot, you never know.
Right? And you know what? What made me mad the most is the app that I took it on. There's no cash out or nothing, so it's just gonna sit there.
It's gonna sit there.
It's gonna sit there until Super Bowl 2027, and I'm mad because I'm like, if I could just get rid of it,
I think
I just want to get rid of it.
I think next time we film, we should do a Super Bowl prediction, just to keep, for next season.
Let's go Rams.
Yeah.
I still think you guys got a chance. Actually, as a Ravens fan, I should be betting for the Ravens, but I just feel like, you know, actually, you know what? New culture. So
They might do well. We'll see, man. It'll be interesting. That's the thing I love about NFL. Like, it's never guaranteed. It's so hard to repeat that's what makes it more interesting. Because it's, you know what I mean? Unless you're like a dynasty like the Patriots, but normally it's so hard to get to the Super Bowl, man. It's not like NBA, like when you get a certain roster set up and they all sign long-term deals, it's like you kind of have an idea who's going to be NBA champs.
NBA, you could do well because you just honestly need 8 guys.
Yeah.
8 guys that can hoop, and then you should be able to like manage a rotation properly.
Yeah.
I mean, because at the end of the day, even if you only have 8 and you're, you know, doing full subs, like you just need, you know, 9 and 10 to just do their job and let 6, 7, 8 score your points and do stuff like that off the kind of.
It's a little easier to predict who's going to make it far in NBA. Like with NFL, there's so many moving pieces. That,
and good teams lose all the time.
Yeah, because it's one game. There's no series. It's like you got to play well. If you have a bad game, that's it. That's your, you know what I mean? That's your postseason.
7-game series are hard.
Yeah. Normally, good teams they tire out. You know what I mean? The mediocre team. So that's why it's a little bit easier to predict.
That's why I honestly love the NBA play-in.
You like that? Yeah.
Because it's just like that. You got to win 2 games to go, right?
Yeah, because like you could win
to go for 1 and then 1 game if you're.
That's what I mean. Like the series, it's okay. You might have beat us this 1 game. Could have been a fluke, and you got to beat us like 2 more times, 3 more times. So with NBA, you really got to be, you know, really good. But with NFL, it's like one team, a good team can have a terrible game, and then they lose it all.
Injury of a key player.
Yeah, exactly. So, man, I feel for my boy Diggs, man. Shout out to Diggs.
Lose that much.
Just took L's this weekend, man.
You're good.
But I mean, how's it going, man? But yeah, Benito Bowl was good, man. I enjoyed it. Didn't understand anything,
You know
but
what? He did that for the culture.
I like, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like
Dancing was elite.
Like the whole Latin community online was good.
I like when he said from South America all the way to, you know what I mean? Yeah, all the way to Canada. Yeah. It was that was sick. So
No, but you know what? I think just the performance and like the effort that was put into it was what I really appreciated. Like I've seen a lot of other Super Bowl halftime shows where it's just an artist doing their thing.
Yeah.
There was so many moving parts. Like the fact that they paid the trees.
yeah, they
Trees. Again, And you know what? That was what's even better.
Man.
Look how many people made money from that.
Yeah.
Right? They weren't paid for it.
It was actually a real people, the couple that got married. Yeah. That's crazy. That's a crazy, yeah.
Shout out to Bad Bunny for that, because like you've empowered so much opportunity within one performance.
Ricky Martin, bro.
Ricky Martin.
Underrated. Man. And shout out to my celebrity crush, man, Jessica Alba.
Yeah, she was there.
Man.
She was there.
That was crazy. No, that was good. That was a good show. Apparently, it topped, I think it was Kendrick by a few million. So, yeah. So that's pretty dope. I mean, that's the only way to grow football. You kind of have to make it like NBA. You got to make it global.
Yeah.
That's the only way that you can continue to grow the game, is just to expose it to different, cultures, different countries.
Imagine the fact that the Super Bowl halftime show was the highest viewed halftime show.
That means they did well.
The Super Bowl was one of the worst Super Bowl
games. Yeah, man.
Think about how much Bad Bunny's performance compensated for that whole event.
Exactly.
Amazing.
It would have been great, man. Rams and Seahawks. Oh, sorry, no. That was they're in the same, sorry, my bad. They're in the same division, but yeah. Had Rams been in there, I think it would have been a little bit better.
Better if it was like Rams and Bills.
Yeah.
Rams and Bills would have been exciting.
Yeah, a lot of offense, but hey, man, it is what it is. But yeah, there's a lot of noise too, though, with the Bonito Bowl. But that's another. Another segment.
Haters are gonna hate. At the end of the day, the boy came on. He did his thing.
Put on a show.
I don't know how you can hate on such a well executed performance, all right, and something that was done so well for the culture.
You can't please them all, man. There was how many viewers were there?
There's
right?
Gonna be somebody that's just like
always gonna be a small percentage, though. I mean, that's another. You know what I mean? That's another topic. Moving on, man.
Real question.
Yeah.
Obviously, you see how AI's influence the fitness game.
A lot.
Right? So nowadays, you can pretty much just ask AI questions. You can build a program on AI. You can, try to get your workout, whatever it is, just trying to, figure out exercises, whatever it is for you. How do you feel that is, I'd say, affecting the personal trainer game?
To me, I'm not as worried, because obviously there's a lot of information, good and bad information, in the internet, and it always comes down to, I feel like people can always ask ChatGPT, hey, this and that, what should I do? When it comes to training and nutrition, but I think personal trainers will still be around because you still want that kind of that human connection. People still want that accountability, and a lot of people it's about taking action on the information that and a lot of people sometimes they know all this stuff, but ultimately it comes out to accountability and taking action. And I still think majority of the population that what am I trying to say? That majority of the population still need that accountability from trainers and guidance. Yeah, because you know how it is. There's so many information. There's so many good information on social media, on the internet, that at this point you would think the population would know or would able to figure out. Yeah, exactly.
So I'll say this. I think that there's almost too much information out. I think the problem is, and this is kind of where it is for social media, is that there's A, too much information out, B, too many opportunities and options.
Yeah.
So with that, I'll just say there's too many options. So with that, I mean that when saying that the new age of social media and the way that people are thinking now, what's new, what's exciting. So I think the traditional way of, say, strength training or fat loss is being overlooked a little bit, because at the end of the day,
there's so many fads and trends.
Be consistent and do something consistent. But the trends are influencing people's thoughts now, because they're thinking that I have to do this because people are doing this. Oh, this is how this person's doing it, and I saw this one do this way, so I'm going to do it this way now. And it's the constant change when thinking that maybe it's the consistency. One can basically go online and basically program something, but then they'll see something else and be like, okay, how do I now flip this into that? And then it becomes more of a mental thing of thinking about overthinking your exercise, overthinking your workouts.
Yeah, there's a bunch of opposing thoughts. It's, eggs are bad for you. Eggs are good for you. You know what I mean? Squats are bad for your knees. Squats are good for your knees. You know what I mean? That's just kind of like basic examples. Like,
So
Yeah.
I know for me, it's like a lot of my clients work, full-time jobs, careers, entrepreneurs, and so on.
Yeah.
And most times they just want to come somewhere where they can just shut it down. Right?
Exactly.
They're not thinking about what they got to do, and they just want it to be programmed for them. Now, can you do that yourself with an app? Yes, but then you also have to keep looking back at it. You have to keep, so you got to keep inputting stats and stuff like that, which, it works for some people.
It works for some people, yeah.
Accountability. Like I have clients that I train for online as well.
Yeah.
That I train online as well that, programmed right now, that they're following a program, they're going through it. But that's what works for them, and that's all that they need. They just need the accountability. They just need the, what am I doing? What is the clarity that I need?
Exactly.
But I think that also depends on the source it comes from. You got to remember that AI is going to give you the most generic response. Now you can obviously customize it and make it a little bit more catered to who you are, what your experience is like in the sports that you play, where your background is from. But
it's helpful.
But I still think that the human mind right now, especially in this day and age, is not okay with consistency. It wants variety, and it's still seeking opportunity for change. When thinking, and when sometimes it just needs this to happen, right? I need to show up and I need this to happen. I need to burn calories, I need to move, I need to make sure I go through my 6 primal movements, my push, pull, lunge, squat, bend, twist. You just got to go through some of those things that are just so essential. But then you really think about it, because I struggle with this personally, where it's as an athlete, you have 7 days in a week. I have 2 indoor rugby sessions right now currently. And it's like, how do I get my push days in to make sure that there's 2 of them a week, my leg days, my pull days, my core days, my rotation days. Like I can tell you right now, I haven't programmed like arms in years. They just happen to get worked in push and pull days, but like it's so much to schedule, especially if you're now thinking about going into bodybuilding, if you're thinking about going into physique. You have to dedicate so much time to specific muscle groups, reps, sets, how many times a week you're getting that done. So it's a lot of accountability.
It is,
I mean, so I still think that at the end of the day, your best situation for someone like that is finding somebody that is like-minded with you. That if you have a gym partner and you go into the gym, on your constant 4 or 5 days a week with your gym partner, you got the same wave, same energy, same structure, and you can develop that and work that, that's probably going to be where you see the most gains. In my past, at least, that's where I've seen the most success, is when there's somebody that's at the same point as you. If you don't have that, at least with personal training, you have somebody that's showing you exactly where you're supposed to be at.
Holding you accountable.
The same thing, it's just they're not doing the reps with you. They're making sure that you're doing your reps.
I mean, I'm not opposed to, like, you kind of want to use AI as a tool. It's just like another tool in your toolbox to help you get results. There are going to be some people that, are content with that. They're content with the information that AI spits out. Some of them, are good at following that, but some people, they need a little bit more. They need that human connection. They need that accountability from a trainer or from, a workout partner. And I just think that, I don't think AI is there yet to fully take, because otherwise everybody has access to AI now, everybody would be fit. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a great tool for trainers and clients to use, but ultimately it comes down to that physical connection that you have with your trainer and the accountability to help you take actions towards your goal.
So I guess the easiest question to ask is it working for you? Are you utilizing AI? And if you are, how consistent has it been? And are you finding that you're getting success from it? Are you finding that you're able to be consistent? You're able to, if you're trying to build muscle, are you building muscle? If you're trying to burn fat, are you burning fat? Or is it just kind of another distraction in the moment because you're thinking about it and now you're overthinking it and it's becoming a stress? Because I know for me, it's like, I'm an overthinker. And if there's too many things on my mind, I can't fully lock in. So if I start overthinking, okay, shoot, it's leg day, I should probably do this today, and I'm going to do that, and then no, but you know what, I could do this, and I could program that, or I could switch it this to that, and maybe I'll do this instead. I start overthinking to the point where I'm like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing with the AI and the internet. It's like there's a bunch of information and there's a bunch of options. So it's, what's that saying? I forgot the saying, man. Dang. I don't remember the saying right now, but it was like over analyzing information overload. I forgot the saying.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it.
I got to get back to it. But yeah, it's just, for a lot of people, it's a whole bunch of information. And then for us to take in all that information and kind of filter out what works for us is challenging. It's challenging for especially for average goers that don't have the background in kinesiology or fitness and health. It's difficult.
Yeah, we live in the gym. We literally live in the gym.
Yeah.
Like, I spend most of my hours here, and still it's a struggle to try to find what is the perfect what is the perfect format, what is the perfect process. And I think that if you just have someone that's kind of telling you what to do, kind of organizing that for you,
it's a little bit easier.
It's a little bit easier.
That's why people,
it's for everybody.
But that's why you pay trainers to kind of to filter that out for you. It's just like when you don't know when you're trying to fix, say, something wrong with your computer, you got to hire out, you know what I mean, an IT to help you, just because there's a lot of things going on and you need somebody with the expertise to fix it.
I had a client that would always come in and be like, oh, I saw this online. I'm like, nope, not doing that. Go do these.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this. Nope, not doing that either. Go do this. Nope, not doing that. And then it's just that constant, like, seeing something. It's just like
it's a trend.
Store.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Shiny things, new shiny things. Yeah, new toy. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like there's a lot of that online where it's like a lot of opposing opinions that it's, for a regular person, it's so hard to dissect and kind of like, what's good, what's bad. Although, you know what I mean, there's many ways to achieve whatever goal you have out there. It's just, with the opposing opinions online and a lot of information, it's hard to siphon that and filter,
Now I think there's a lot of things online that have come into to like the new age of fitness that have been super beneficial.
Yeah.
There's different ways that people are doing certain things and certain movements. You're kind of like, okay, I never really thought about that, or maybe I didn't take in how much that targeted this specific muscle, or how much I was compensating with this muscle when doing this, and now this is going to isolate a little bit more. So I'm glad that it's a little bit more out there.
Yeah.
But man, like some of the social media stuff that I see where it's like, these 3 exercises, if you don't have abs, these 3 exercises are 3 exercises you need, and you're going to see them by summer. Like one of those posts, and then it's, no, how about the fact that you've been on TRT for the last 6 months?
Yeah.
I'm just going to utilize that. But I understand it's marketing.
But yeah, exactly. That's what it is with social media. It's like you're trying to market something. You're trying to get that virality effect where you want something to, you know what I mean? You kind of have to be a little bit more out there with your, with your posts and stuff. So,
100%.
No, I get it.
Because even for me, it's like I make food reels, right?
Yeah.
And I'll just basically talk about...
like your hook, right? Like you try to draw somebody in. Yeah.
But it's, I talk about like high protein options, essentially, and just if you are going to have desserts, like this is maybe a better source for you, right?
Yeah.
Or just if you weren't thinking about where your protein is, at least this is how you can look at how much protein you're getting in this particular meal or snack or whatever it is, and like how it can be beneficial for you.
Exactly.
And like some of the gimmicks that you just hear where it's just, oh, you're not losing weight yet?
Yeah.
Eat these 3 things, and then you're going to see by summer that you're going to be blah, blah, blah. And you're like, bro, let's be honest.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's all marketing tactic. You're almost trying to say a hook that's so out there just to bring more eyes to your videos. Yeah. Which I get. I got no hate for those people trying to do it that way, because obviously the content in this day and age is king. Like you got to be making content to be in front of people's screens. You know what I mean? So it's a way of growing your business, whether it's just for awareness or whether you're trying to sell something. Yeah. It's just, it comes down to making content and having your content be seen by a lot of people.
Okay.
which I get. It goes both ways. Like I get it, but also there are some stuff out there that's like way too outlandish. So you're like, whoa, okay.
And I'm not here to call anybody specifically or anything like that, because you know what? Do you? If it's working for you, it's working for you.
Yeah.
But I just think that it's more so the awareness that some people just have to be aware of the content you're viewing.
Yeah.
And then just at least consider more than what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Just consider more than what you're seeing, and don't just assume that what you see is what you get, because it's not. I think that's the difference of today's society, is that what you see is not what you get anymore, right? What you see is what you see, and that's what they want you to see, versus essentially the actual background of it that might take a little bit more work.
Yeah, you got to do a little bit more research with some of the stuff, because there's so many people claiming things. There's so many gimmicks out there that like you just got to do. You got to do your research. You got to do your own research. If not, then it's not bad to kind of follow certain experts in that industry that it's well known, credible. You know what I mean? But even then, it's like, how do you know? How do you know that they're credible in that area? So, just with me, you kind of have to take it with a grain of salt. Just kind of do your own research. But I'm not worried with going back to AI. I'm not worried.
All right, NBA today. Let's get into it.
NBA,
so,
baby.
We have, how many games is it? 14 games today.
Wow.
This is just an amazing opportunity for finances if you know how to do this the right way.
Bankroll management, guys.
I'm going to look at this right now. The Cavaliers are at home against the Wizards.
Yeah.
Dub. Right? Not sure what the lines are yet. However, I'm more likely going to take the Cavs by at least 5.5.
I like that.
I'll look at the lines. I'll make sure everyone's playing. But if everyone's still on point, 5.5 for the Cavs. The Bucks and the Magic. Now, Orlando's at home. It's a 10.5 point spread. I don't like Orlando winning by more than 7 points a game. It's weird.
Giannis is out.
Last season has been like that.
Is Giannis out?
Giannis is out.
Well, I saw
KPJ is back. He's been.
Oh, okay. Because I was actually watching that game a couple days ago, Bucks and Magic. I think Magic's, man, they were doing really well.
Yeah.
Bucks was trying to make a run, but Magic's had more firepower, so I could see why the spread is that high, because they played really well.
I think I'll move the line, and I'm going to take the Magic by 4.5. Magic by 4.5, 5.5.
Oh, okay.
This is going to go to parlay. I wouldn't do this in a straight, because it's not good enough on the odd, but I'll take the Magic by 4.5 against the Bucks. And Franz Wagner's back, and so they're pretty much at full strength again, and there should be no reason they can't get it done by a 5 at home.
Yeah.
Atlanta versus Charlotte. Now, this is interesting, because I don't know if you saw the fights recently.
Yeah.
But hands were thrown, necks were gripped. Like,
It's going to be a couple players suspended. Yeah.
So with this Hawks versus Hornets game, you're missing a couple key guys on both sides.
Yeah.
So I think that this is where I would take Atlanta on the spread. I would take Atlanta on the spread because the Hornets are at home.
Yeah.
However, you're missing Diabate, you're missing Miles Bridges, you're missing two of your starting five.
So you're taking the plus.
You're taking the plus.
Yeah.
I don't know what the odds are yet, but depending on what it is, I feel like I'd move the line and take like a plus 7.5.
Yeah.
So I think the Hornets have been hot.
That'd be an interesting one.
The Hornets have been hot, so I feel like they're going to give them the spread by a little bit. So the Hawks on the plus seems like a good play here. Now, Detroit is in Toronto. You got, one of the leaders in the East.
Gotta go home city, man.
That's the play.
I think the play is home.
Gotta hammer the Raptors.
Yeah, Raptors covering the spread or even money line.
So you gotta take the money line because the spread's only 1.5.
Yeah.
But mind you, you're also having a Pistons team without Jalen Duren based on the suspension from the fight.
Yeah.
And I think it's Isaiah Stewart's out as well. So you've taken out your two bigs, and your two bigs are now missing for this game.
Shoot, I'm a little risky. I like the odds on the plus, though. Plus 1.5 for the Raps, man.
Over the money line?
I might take that and then take the money line. Who knows? I don't know.
A 1 point basket versus a win?
Or it could be a close game.
It's a plus 1.5.
That's what I'm saying.
I think the plus 1.5, they'd have to lose by what?
Yeah.
That's the only way.
But I'm saying Detroit, they're a good team, so you just never know.
I agree, but that's where you gotta. If you're gonna hammer, you gotta hammer it, man.
They might only win by one, man. Who knows?
Think about this. Do you want to take the plus 1.5? You're gonna be at probably a minus 115. You take the money line, you're probably at an even spread. You're probably at a plus 100. Why not double up? Maybe
I'm thinking of it the opposite.
It's more risky.
No, I'm thinking of it the opposite. I'm thinking the plus one was plus 100, and then the money line was. Oh, okay, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. You take the money line. You take the chance. Yeah.
So you got
my bad, folks.
Take the money line on the
I'm not as much of a DJ as Chase C over here.
Pacers, Brooklyn, don't like it. Not touching it. Leaving it alone.
Are you? So you're trying to do most of the games?
I'm going through all of them, bro. I'm going through all 14 of these.
I thought he was picking a few of what he likes. Damn, okay.
I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like, and I'll tell you right now, Pacers Nets, I don't like it, so I'm not touching.
So we're not touching that.
Bulls and Celtics, I mean, it should be obvious. It should be very obvious, but the Bulls have been playing pretty well, right?
Yeah.
The guard play over there, and you know what? I think that I'm going to take Anthony Simons to go at least 15 to 18 points against his old team, the Celtics. Because you were playing on the Celtics, you were the sixth man. Now they put you on the Bulls. You're pretty much the starting point guard. You're running the show, and I think he's going to go to Boston and say, "Hey, yo, remember me?"
Hey.
And drop a little bit on him.
So you like?
It worked out for me yesterday with Alexander Walker.
So you like Celtics to?
I like Celtics to win. I think Anthony Simons is going to drop at least 18.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Shoot.
I think he's going to hoop. Big game here. Knicks in Philly.
That should be a gritty one.
Should be a gritty one. The spread right now is minus 2.5 for the Knicks. I think you were saying you like the money line.
Yeah, I'm taking New York, man, money line for that one.
New York money line?
Yeah.
I might have to tail that one. I feel like if you take it right now too, with Philly, it's still probably undetermined if Embiid's going to play. So I think even if Embiid plays, New York wins. But I think that it's sweeter to take it right now, New York to win, versus...
New York is healthy, right? Nobody's hurt. Cat's playing.
They should be healthy. I think OG didn't play the last game, but I don't know if that was for personal reasons.
But I still like the Knicks to win this one.
Yeah, the Knicks should get it. Portland in Minnesota. I like Portland as a team, but you can't bet against the Timberwolves at home. It's hard to.
No, it's hard to, yeah.
So I would take the Timberwolves on a spread of 5.5.
Yeah.
I see what the line looks like.
That makes sense, yeah.
So the spread of 5.5 here. Clippers Rockets, always an interesting game. You got KD versus Kawhi.
Yeah, that's actually one of my leg in the parlay, so I'm taking Houston money line for that one. Yeah.
I like that. I like the Rockets, man. It's hard to bet against the Rockets, but they had those couple games where they just really were playing real shaky. Yeah,
you're going to have a couple games like that, but overall as a team, man, just great team, man. Tough to guard.
You got OKC in Phoenix. This is kind of interesting. I mean, it's an OKC spread of 6.5.
Yeah.
Right, minus 6.5. But
Phoenix can cover?
I think Booker's back too, isn't he?
Is he back?
Yeah,
Shoot.
Booker's back.
I haven't kept up.
Double check, actually.
I mean, yeah. What are you taking for that one?
Well, I think you have to take the plus spread, man. Like, it's a plus 6.5 for
I like
Phoenix.
It. Yeah.
With, fully healthy Phoenix.
Yeah.
And you're going up against an OKC with still no score.
Yeah.
All right, so seeing this OKC is still... But J-Dub came back in ball yesterday.
He did, but I needed him to...
Just need a little bit more.
A little bit more, man. Yeah. More assists.
That's tough. See, here's another one. The Kings versus the Jazz. This might be the worst game of the night, okay? Because Utah's been throwing games, or trying to at least. I don't know if you've realized, they've been benching their starters at the end of the game. They had what game was it? It was maybe a couple nights ago. Combined Jaren Jackson Jr. and Lauri Markkanen had a combined 52 points.
Yeah.
Going into the fourth with a lead of 6 or 8 points.
Wow.
They sat them. The coach sat them the whole fourth quarter, and then they lost to Orlando.
Wow.
Why? You're just clearly trying to tank. I think there has to be something going on in the NBA where you can at least shut that down. You can't just bench your starters. And what are you doing if you're a fan in Utah? if I live in Utah and every time I go to a game, you're just gonna bench the starters at the end because it's no, you're playing too good.
Shoot, man, I don't know.
But then to make it worse, you're going up against Sacramento, who's a trash team.
Doo-doo, bro. Dog water.
So I almost want to watch it just to see like what the scheme is, because I feel like at this point it's more entertainment and they're trying to just, it's a script.
I might bet on the over. Just bad defense.
Like
a lot of buckets.
Look at this. This is how weird Sacramento is. Russell Westbrook, who's been a guy at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Hooping. Sabonis is out, right, who normally can be another facilitator on the team, right, as a center. I had Russell Westbrook for 3 assists in a parlay. 3 assists. He didn't get 3 assists. But it's also a weird thing where, like, the Sacramento Kings game, honestly, you know what? I got the play right here. If you're going to bet on the Kings versus the Jazz game tomorrow, go find the guys on the bench and give the guys on the bench like 5 to 7 points each. Because
bet on the bench.
The fourth quarter, the Jazz is going to sit their stars. Russell Westbrook's probably not going to play in the fourth. They're probably not going to play DeRozan and Levine, like all the guys.
So bet the over on the role players.
On the role players. Because all the main guys on both of these teams don't play. It's like both teams are trying to tank.
I mean, is there a notable draft class coming up? I don't know.
I'm not. I haven't been following college too much to tell you.
Same with me.
It's going to be like if there's like superstars coming into the league. I don't think so. We haven't heard much about it, right? There's no hype there was for Wemby.
Maybe DeBansa. One of the names, DeBansa from BYU. No, you don't know?
Sure. Maybe. Let him come to the league and show us.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
I didn't know who Colin Murray Boyles was before he touched the Raptors. So,
man.
You know. But moving on, the Grizzlies in Denver. Come on, you got to bet on your boy Jokic. It's hard to not.
PRA, that's the prop right there.
PRA.
Over on his PRA.
Just move the line by 5 just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
Just take the over on the PRA. Right? Spurs and Golden State. The spread's only 5.5.
Really? Curry's out.
Curry's out.
You're talking about for the Spurs?
For the Spurs.
Yeah.
Unless something has changed that we don't know of, and Wemby's out, or
there's not enough firepower.
Or somebody. I still think
Moses Moody, Draymond Green. Like, who's going to step up and give you?
It's not Woody that game.
He's not drop. Who's going to drop 20 plus? You just don't know. Yeah. So I took San Antonio money line for that one.
Okay.
And that's my parlay. San Antonio money line, Knicks money line, and Houston money line.
Okay. I'm definitely going to drop it back on that.
Yeah.
No, I say so. Listen, all these games, the other route that I would go, I'm gonna tell you straight up, because you know the way that I like to put the process together here is on one app specifically. I like to take the most.
Yeah.
So with 12 games and all these matchups, you can already know what direction I'm probably thinking. Now, James Harden almost let me down yesterday. He had 3 assists going into the fourth quarter, and
what did you need from him?
8. I needed 7. You got 5 assists, or 4 or 5 assists in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I think that he's going to have the highest assists in the Cleveland versus Wizards game. I think he's going to perform that way.
Yeah.
Now, moving on, I think Atlanta versus the Hornets, no Diabate.
Yeah.
I think that you have to go with Jalen Johnson most rebounds in the Atlanta game. Bearing he plays.
Yeah.
I think he was a little questionable beforehand, but bearing he plays. The Detroit versus Raptors game, even though I like the Raptors money line, I think Cade Cunningham will lead in assists. It's hard to bet against him when he's averaging like 10 assists a game.
Yeah.
So this is a parlay so far, right? James Harden most assists against Washington. You have, what's it called? Jalen Johnson most rebounds against Charlotte. You got Cade Cunningham most assists against the Raptors.
So you're doing a parlay with those 3?
Yeah. Thinking about adding
Jokic?
No, Jaylen Brown for most points for Boston against Chicago.
Okay.
But Anthony Simons could have a big
go off.
game.
Yeah.
I might leave that one alone. The Knicks-Phillies game, I think I'll leave that one, unless I give Karl Anthony Towns most rebounds.
That makes sense.
He's been pretty solid. Portland-Miami game, don't really like, the Pelicans-Miami game, I don't really like too much. But, you could give rebounds to Bam, but you never know who could creep up and take a step away. Now, this one's tight. I think Timberwolves, I would like to take Anthony Edwards for most points. He should. He let me down against Atlanta because CJ went off.
Oh, yeah?
McCollum dropped like 36. And Ant still dropped 30, but he just didn't have the most.
Damn, yeah.
But I still think that it's hard for any particular person in Portland. Maybe Shaden Sharp, maybe Avija might give you like your 28s. But I still think that Minnesota at home, they're going to want to win that game, and Ant's just been on the tear, so
Yeah.
give most points to Ant there too. Or maybe, I might do a head-to-head against Shaden Sharp and just take Ant more points than Shaden Sharp. Clippers Rockets, not touching it.
No, not even like.
Tough, man, like Durant versus Kawhi, they both could give you 30.
Oh, you're talking about for like most points.
Like most points, yeah. Because it's right down, this is just the most bet, right?
Yeah.
Thunder, Phoenix, don't like it.
You don't think Book coming back?
I don't know. You know what's crazy? When Book's playing sometimes, it's other guys that
step up.
Like Dylan Brooks will score his highest amount of points when Brooks is playing. Well, not when Booker's playing.
Hey, he's been on a tear, man.
Brooks will score the most sometimes when Booker's playing.
He's been impressive, man, Dylan Brooks.
All right. But obviously, I'm going to go PRA for Jokic in the Denver game.
That's almost guaranteed most games, man.
The Spurs game, I feel like you got to go most rebounds to Wemby. I don't think there's a Golden State Warrior that rebounds the ball really well.
Yeah, it has to go
so
to the tallest player. Yeah.
So I like that for the most. My most.
I'll probably tail it like I usually do. I mean,
You hit one last night?
Yeah. Hit one last night.
You're welcome, by the way.
Tailing him. I mean, the other one would have hit had Austin Reeves and Jalen Williams.
Those guys need to come through.
They needed to come through.
You know my bad.
Well, Reeves came through. He had 7. I just needed 3 from Williams, man.
So, you know what my bad beat was last night?
Yeah.
It was in the OKC game, same game, and it pissed me off because I watched it happen over and over and over. This guy just failed me.
Yeah.
It was Isaiah Joe for 20 points. Isaiah Joe was on a tear.
So he
missed,
came up short.
In the fourth quarter, I think it was like near the end of the third quarter, he missed, or it might have been started the fourth, he missed 5 shots in a row.
Wow.
Like, to the rim shots. Just contested at the rim, maybe a couple pull-ups, missed 5 in a row. And then I was waiting on, I forgot what else I was waiting on, but that was the only thing that missed.
That's a tough one.
I was so mad.
That's a bad beat.
By 1 point. And then, not only that was my bad beat, but in the Denver game, Denver versus Cleveland, James Harden had, like I said, he had 3 assists going into the fourth quarter. I needed 7, right? And then I needed, I think it was Jamal Murray for 3 points, and Jokic for 5. Out of all people to miss was Jamal Murray.
Yeah.
Jamal Murray didn't get 3 points.
Wow.
You would think that, you're up to, they're going to foul you or something like that, go to the free throw line maybe twice and you can hit 3 or 4 catch.
Bang, yeah.
Cleveland said, nah, bro, we're back. They came back, they took that game.
Yeah, they were,
Horrible beat for me.
Horrible beat.
Both of those were like...
It was a good game, though.
Yeah.
It was a really good game.
Jamal Murray dash up a 3 that just missed.
Just missed? Yeah.
Like, both
That's a tough one.
So Jamal Murray and then Isaiah Joe, together, that was like $800 if both guys...
I mean, who would have thought that night, like, Philly would lose by that much against... who they play again?
Portland, right?
Yeah, I'm like, damn, bro, because I looked at the odds. I'm like, oh, shoot, the plus looks really good because Philly's not getting, dummy.
They scrapped and beat late, right? It was a late scratch.
Yeah.
So I think that's funny because my cousin messaged me. As soon as they scrapped and beat, I'm taking Maxey on the under.
Man, it's crazy.
And it worked. It worked, man.
Even with LA too, like LA looked like they were gonna pull it off, man.
Yeah. Hey, I tell that ticket you put up.
Man.
I was right there with you, so we both took that L. Oh well, another day, another dollar. We
Yes,
just go
sir.
for another pick, right? We'll see what happens. But thank y'all for rocking out.
Thanks for watching, man. Episode 8.
Episode 8.
Almost double digits. Yes, sir.
Away from 10.
I feel like episode 10, man, we gotta put 10 on black. I'm just kidding.
Well, before anybody forgets, about 10. You got.
Oh no, we gotta do
you
10.
Got about 42 dips. You got about 40.
Light work, man.
You gotta do
light work. Put
that on the video.
Or we do a 10-leg parlay. I don't know. We gotta do something exciting for episode 10. Yeah.
That's
10-leg parlay
breakfast.
for episode 10. But we'll see. We'll come up with something fun for that episode.
All right. Appreciate y'all rocking out.
Peace.
Peace.